welcome to your Daily Writing Habit, episode number 481. If you're writing a book or thinking about writing a book or trying to finish the book you've started, you are in the right place. Good morning and happy Writer Wednesday. I'm your host, Christine Whitmarsh, also known as Christine Inc. Each day I'm sharing with you the writing habits I've learned over my 19 years as a ghostwriter, book coach, and author. I have found that three things in particular have a huge impact on your success as an author, and they can turn someone who barely sees themselves as a writer into a published book author. Those three things are writing fundamentals, productivity, and mindset habits. Here's today's quote. "The fact of storytelling hints at a fundamental human unease, hints at human imperfection. Where there is perfection, there is no story to tell." Ben Okri. And once again, good morning. Happy Writer Wednesday. So for today's Writer Wednesday episode, I would like to share a behind-the-scenes secret with you. That's right. This is a secret from the writing of my memoir, The Power of the Curve. And would you believe it wasn't until nearly the end of the book writing process that I actually figured out what the power of the curve was. That's right. For years, I had the title of the book. I knew that my life story definitely represented finding power in life's curves, from the massive scoliosis curves in my back all the way to entrepreneurial curves and Hollywood curves and all sorts of curves. You can go to powerofthecurve.com, by the way, to find out about all the curves. But what I didn't know was how that translated to my readers. And that's very important to me to make sure that I have a message that can help my readers. So I wasn't exactly clear about my message. I had the broad strokes, of course, from my book Blueprint, which very clearly architected it as a self-help memoir, a memoir with a message woven in. But again, it wasn't until the book was nearly completely written until I figured out exactly what the message would be. It became comical after a while. As my story inched closer and closer to present time, working with a collaborator, we would basically look at each other every week and say, "Do you know what the power of the curve is yet?" "Nope." "Do you know?" "Nope." All right, let's just keep telling your story and we'll figure it out eventually. And of course, you're talking about two extremely experienced writers, so we weren't really stressing out. It became actually really funny. Our running joke, what is the power of the curve? Well, obviously we figured it out, and here's the moral of the story for those of you writing memoirs with a message. Even if the main reason you're writing your book is for business or entrepreneurial reasons to, or self-help to get your message out, you get your expertise out, even if that's the case, if you're struggling with your book's message and how to get it across, relax. Focus on your story. Go all in on your story. And the way in which you should present your lesson will eventually emerge. And that's exactly what happened with my book, by the way. I leaned into my story, trusted in my original structure, and let the message emerge as to how my story can help you, the reader. As I tell my authors frequently, when in doubt, trust in your story. And once again, if you do want to find out more about all the curves I'm talking about and specifically how they affect you, especially this year more than any recent years in memory, all the life curves are being thrown at us, you can learn more about my memoir and get a copy at powerofthecurve.com. I'll also put it in the show notes. Thank you so much. Thank you for joining me here on your Daily Writing Habit, where I am helping you write and finish writing an awesome book. And please drop by my Inc. Authors group on Facebook just to say hello. Let us know how it's going, how your book's going, how we can help. Inc. Authors on Facebook. Until tomorrow, happy writing.